right. How you guys doing? We're coming up on the home stretch now for first day of Trailhead. You guys having fun? All right. So my name is Wayne Cho. I'm the product manager here at Salesforce. I'm actually coming up on 2 years. Actually, last week was my 2 years here, 2-year anniversary at Salesforce with Lightning. So for the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be talking to you about some of the powerful Lightning customization capabilities that we have that will allow your users to be more productive. Now, a little background, when we designed Lightning, we realized that users were more productive when they were working in apps that provide them with the tailored information that they needed as part of their jobs, as part of their daily tasks. So today, I'm going to show you 3 customizations that will make your Lightning app smarter and give your users that tailored content that they rely on to do their jobs. You've all seen this a lot probably today. Friendly reminder, please make all purchasing decisions based on feature, functionality, product that's currently available in the market today. Now let's start off with the home page. So as some of you are aware, the home page is typically the default landing page when you access Lightning apps. Now, out of the box, all users see the same exact information on the home page. But in reality, we all know that not all users are the same. So let's take, for example, the sales app, right? Your sales rep, the information that your sales reps would want to see on the home page is very different than the information, say, your VP of sales would want to see on his home page when he accesses the sales app. So with Lightning, you can now create customized homepage for specific users or specific sets of users. Next, we have dynamic Lightning pages. Admins can now control the visibility of any Lightning component that they add to a Lightning page. Whether it's the standard Lightning components that we provide you, custom Lightning components that you may have created, or components that you downloaded from AppExchange, you have the flexibility to define visibility rules based on record information, as well as just recently in this past release, user information as well. So take, for example, the opportunity record. I can define a rule that says only show me this component, a component on the opportunity record, if the opportunity amount is greater than 40,000. Or only show me this component in the home page if the user is part of the management profile. So very powerful feature that gives your users that intelligent experience when they're working with Lightning apps. And last but not least, the utility bar. This is the persistent footer that your users have access to in Lightning apps that give them access to a set of productivity tools or utilities. At the heart, these utilities are basically Lightning components. So you have a set of standard components that we provide to you. But more importantly, you can also create your own custom Lightning components as well and add it to the utility bar. Now, the beauty of the utility bar is that it's app specific. So now you can have specific tools, specific utilities for specific apps. Your sales app can have the tools that your sales reps rely on to sell to customers, whereas in your service app, you can have a completely different set of tools that your service reps rely on to support customers. So with that, I'm going to quickly, are you guys ready to see some of this in action? All right, so let me go ahead. Let me switch out of here. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you into the world of Electron Motors Service Department. I am the awesome admin at Electron Motors, and currently we're looking at the Electron Service app, more specifically the homepage for Sam. Sam's the VP of the service department, and I just got an email from Sam indicating that he wants a more customized homepage. He wants to be able to see a summary of how his service department is running on the homepage. He also wants to see at any given point in time how many technicians are available to work on cars, so service cars. So let's go ahead and take a look at how we can create a customized homepage for SAM. So I'm just going to quickly switch over to my administrative view here. I'm going to go into Lightning App Builder. And one thing that I want to do is, so currently SAM has the default homepage. A lot of the components that are on that homepage is still very relevant for SAM. So I just want to make a few minor changes, a few minor tweaks. So rather than create the entire homepage, I'm just going to clone the default homepage. And as you can see, once I click clone, it opens up Lightning App Builder. For those of you that are not familiar with Lightning App Builder, it's the tool that we provide to you in Lightning that gives you the ability to edit and customize Lightning pages quickly and easily. As you can see, it's a WYSIWYG tool. So over here in the center pane, you see a preview of the page that you're about to customize. In this particular case, it's the home page. Over here on the left, you see a list of the Lightning components that you can customize the home page with. We have standard components, custom components, as well as any components that you downloaded from AppExchange. So first things first, before I make any changes, I'm just going to rename this to the Service Exec homepage. And right off the bat, this list, this My Cases component here, this list view for My Cases, not really relevant for Sam. He's a VP, he's not working on the front lines, so he'll never have any cases. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly just remove that. As you can see, just click on the X, WYSIWYG, and now I'm going to add that dashboard component that Sam's interested in that can give him that summary view of how his service department is running. So as you can see, we have a dashboard component here showing the number of open cases, agent productivity, customer satisfaction. And one thing I want to point out, the information you see here in your preview is actually live data. So there are actually 2 open cases right now. And the other thing Sam wanted was to know how many technicians were available. And I actually created a custom component for that. So I'm just going to pull that in here, drag and drop. Once again, live data. There's actually 5 technicians available. Everything looks good. The other components are fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this page. Since it's a brand new page, not only do I need to save, I need to activate it so that I can make it live for my users. So I'm going to go ahead, click Activate. And I'm going to assign this to a specific profile, more specifically Sam's profile. So I know that Sam's part of the Service Exec. It's part of the Service Exec profile. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to click Next. Everything looks good. Now I'm going to activate it. So now I'm just going to quickly, I'm going to switch back to Sam's homepage. I'm going to refresh this view and keep my fingers crossed. As you can see, voila, there we go. Sam has a customized homepage with the exact information that he's looking for. He has details as to how his service department is running, and as well as the technician's dashboard. Now let's quickly just go back. Let me just switch back to my administrative home view. And let's just make sure. So I'm logged in as the administrator here, and as you can see in my homepage, I don't have that. I'm still seeing the default homepage. So one thing that, as you can see, we just created a customized homepage for Sam. Now, Sam mentions that he loves his homepage. He particularly likes that technician's dashboard, showing the number of components. He wants to make that dashboard component available to all service advisors within the Electron Service app. So what I'm going to do, remember I talked about the utility bar? Let's go ahead and add that component right here to the utility bar. So I'm going to go back to my setup here. Let's see. I'm going to edit the Electron Service app. Just going to quickly click Edit. As you can see, I'm going to go over here to the utility bar. And I'm going to click Add. I'm going to add that Electron Service dashboard that we have. And now, as you saw, we're limited in space in the utility bar. So I'm just going to shorten the label technicians dashboard. I'm going to give it a custom icon here. I know we have a car icon somewhere here. There we go. And then I'm just going to adjust the width of this component so that it fits nicely within the utility bar. Now, one last thing I want to do. Open Cases is a tool, utility, that our service advisors access regularly in the utility bar. So I want to keep that as the first tool on the utility bar. So I'm just going to reorder this so that the technician's dashboard is the second utility on the utility bar. I'm going to go ahead and click Save now. And let's quickly take a look. Let's go back. Let me go ahead and refresh my view here. So as you can see right now in the dashboard, boom. I now have the technician's dashboard that any user that has access to the Electron Service app can easily access this technician's dashboard. And the beauty of the utility bar, once again, regardless of whatever tab I'm looking at. So in this case, I happen to be looking at a case record for Sean Forbes. I can easily access the technician's dashboard to know the number of technicians available. And speaking of the case records, one more thing that we wanted to do was that actually we wanted to implement a VIP loyalty program. So Sam has implemented a VIP loyalty program. And as part of that program, the goal is to give customers a high-touch experience from the moment they bring in their cars to service until they leave the service department. So one of the things that we need to do is that we need to let the service advisors know whenever they're working on an existing case record or a new case record, we want them to be flagged that this case belongs to a VIP customer. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly edit this case record. So I'm going to go ahead, edit this case record, and I just created this custom VIP tracker component that I'm going to add to my case record page. And unfortunately, not all customers are VIP. So this is where I want to make this Lightning app, this Lightning page intelligent. I'm going to build that dynamic capability that we talked about. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to set a visibility rule on this. So I'm going to go ahead. I know that I only want this component to be visible if the VIP customer field is set to true. So as you can see, once I set a visibility rule, over here we have this orange icon on the component indicating that I've applied a visibility rule to this component. So this looks good. I'm going to go ahead and click Save now. And then let me go back. Let's take a look. So right now we're looking at the case record for Sean Forbes. And let's look at the case record here. And as you can see, I see that it's VIP tracker. Sean's a VIP. He's been a customer since 2009. He's logged over 100,000 miles with us. So we see this component. And just to confirm, the VIP customer is set to true. So we see this VIP tracker component. Now let's just quickly take a look at a case record for a customer that has not achieved the VIP status yet. So Ron, he's not quite at VIP level yet. It's getting close, but not there yet. And as you can see, we don't see the VIP tracker here. And let's just confirm the VIP customer field for Ron is not true. So as you can see, very powerful feature that makes your Lightning apps intelligent. So with that, let me just quickly switch back here. So let me just, in closing, I do want to mention, you heard a lot about making apps smarter. You know, Lightning customization, the power that we have with customization is one of the key reasons as to how you can make your app smarter so that your users are more productive, you know, with the tailored information that they rely on to do their jobs. But not only your users, your admins are more productive as well. So as you saw, I was able to make these changes without having to write a single line of code. And I was able to do these changes within 10 minutes. I probably could have done it in less than 5 minutes if I weren't demoing. So with that, I want to thank you for taking the time and listening to me. And now I'm going to open it up for Q&A. Thank you very much.